Exact same reason, mate. Never really.
I believe that at least with those two politicians, they're egalitarians and not feminists or.
Exact same reason, mate. Never really.
I believe that at least with those two politicians, they're
because of the
egalitarians and not feminists or.
Feminism and MRA. Exact same reason, mate. Never really have that whole stick.
I believe that at least with those two politicians, they're
because of the
egalitarians and not feminists or.
Feminism and MRA. Go ahead.
So my main point is, I just feel like Lacey is getting a lot of credit where I feel it's undue. So first of all, we don't even know if Lacey Green is serious or not, which I guess doesn't matter because she's already fucked herself as far as the feminist side is concerned, because I doubt they're going to take her back. But like, I've watched a lot of Lacey's stuff, and she said a lot of really dumb shit, and I feel like she said that dumb shit for money, and I don't see anything that suggests this isn't just a publicity stunt she's trying to attempt to get more viewers on the other side and expand her brand. And as well, do you guys know who Tom Preston is?
Yes.
Yes, actually.
So
Yes.
So Tom Preston, if you guys remember during Gamergate, Tom Preston, he pretended to be red-pilled and to be like on Gamergate's side for a little bit, and that was basically just a publicity stunt. And when he realized that Gamergate wasn't going to kiss his ass and compliment his art because it was shit, and kissing Gamergate's ass doesn't make you a better artist, he just hopped wagons back to the SJW side. So, I don't feel like there's enough proof to suggest that that's not what this is yet, and I don't feel like
what we can do is just wait and see what happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like she shouldn't get any credit until she's actually provided.
I'm saying we acknowledge what she's done, we acknowledge what she said.
I'm done,
and then we let her prove it to us.
Okay, I'd like to.
So let's do final remarks from everyone, and then move on to another topic. Okay.
I will have to say that her talking with Blair White, going and playing a game like Quiplash of all games with Jeff Holiday, these are behaviors that are indicative of socializing, and she is making the effort, and she is proving something to people by doing these things. And I would be skeptical still. And some of us are more skeptical than others, so it's healthy to, back off and wait and see. So, I'm looking forward to the open dialogue that she's going to be having on her channel with both feminists and the anti-feminist side of things. I'm very excited to see those conversations.
Will you be bearing with her, please?
And,
my inclination is that she probably has more to lose than to gain. So I think she probably is being genuine because, that just sticking to the feminist line and maintaining the audience she does have seems to be more beneficial than what she could possibly gain from, broadening the tent.
You might want to repeat yourself, just saying.
She'll surely lose a lot of the feminist crowd just for, even entertaining the other side.
She already has done.
My final remarks on this is kind of what Sean was saying. Is I'm still skeptical that she's on our side or coming over, but at least in my point of view, she has far more to lose by even entertaining the idea than she does to just consolidate and stay where she is. If this is true and she's actually opening herself up to everyone and to our side, the anti-SJWs and anti-feminists, to our perspectives, at least opening up to listen, then she at least gets a point of respect in my book. She hasn't earned my respect completely. She's starting to earn it. She's got to show me more, but at least I'm not going to. From now on, I will subscribe to her. I will listen to her. I will at least
open my ears
now that she's at least showing another side other than the hardcore feminist side. And
And Lacey was never like evil. Lacey was never like the worst of the worst.
I'm
Like,
just going to say proof is in the pudding. So, like I said, we'll wait and see.
Can I say my final thoughts before I have to go to work?
Go, Broom.
All right. So, personally, I have high hopes for Lacey. This is a step in the right direction. Although I haven't voiced it that much, I am very concerned that she could be virtue signaling to the right, because the tides are changing on the side of the right because of the whole, Donald Trump thing, and being anti-social justice is kind of mainstream now, oddly enough.
I don't think so.
So I do have a lot of concern about that, but other than that, I have high hopes for her. I genuinely do hope that she is not just fishing for, e-fame.
Well, if I may say, keep in mind, she was the one that also launched that couple of attacks at Philo DeFranco over
yes,
her
she
trying
was,
to take
and
down
that's
someone's
also
video.
Yeah.
She also did attack.
On many matters.
She also did attack the lady that started this all. I cannot remember her name.
Zoe Quinn?
No. What's her name?
Anita?
No, the person that started to at least open her eyes.
Oh, you mean
Blair White. Blair White.
Blair. I was going to say Blair White.
She's attacked Blair. She's also attacked
because of her transgender differences.
She's also attacked
Riley.
Another Riley Dennis. She's also attacked another YouTuber. She's Republican, Asian,
roaming
mixed
millennial.
lady. Yes, roaming millennial. So she's attacked a few people on our side and flagged their videos and done shit like that. At least in my point of view, she's, and this is just repeating myself, she's started the path to move to the center.
There was also the thing surviving the election. I think Wait put it in the chat with her tweeting before the election. There's the Imgur. It was regardless of the outcome, blah, 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 blah. And then right after it was announced that Trump was most likely going to win, she had the whole rant.
The Trump apocalypse video.
No, it wasn't that. It was actually just two tweets. There was one before the election and then one right after it.
Wait posted the link to both of them in the chat. And I do admit to that. I do. She did do that, but it's just a waiting game for us now. It's a waiting game to see if she can convince more people to at least open their ears, or if she's gonna turn her back and deceive us.
We should hear more people's final thoughts, I think. Does anyone have any closing statements?
I just don't
think... This isn't specifically to Lacey Green, but this is more to division. People are already divided if people choose to divide themselves from other people. If there wouldn't be no division if no one cared to be divided. That's the thing.
Shirley, do you have a point?
I don't get it.
I'm gonna head out to work, guys. Thank you for the discussion.
Goodbye. Have a good time.
Have a good day.
Also, I nominate Critical Miss to be the next secretary.
So, does anyone else have any closing statements that they'd like to make on this?
No, I've said everything.
Right. Just that she isn't. I wouldn't say she's one of ours.
She's
yet,
not. She's not.
But she's on that path, I guess. But it could still deviate. We don't know.
All right.
Well, okay.
I just want to say in closing that.
Yeah, but my last statement is that she's young and impressionable, so she could turn either way, or she could be covering stuff up. So, again, just wait and see, and just see.
I think she's inconsequential, whether or not she's one of us.
Hold on, Paul. Who was talking? Who was talking, saying they had a point to make before?
Oh no, I just done it.
Before you. Was that Ideal Rob?
I don't know. That was both that was spoken.
Ideal Rob, were you the one who wanted to make a closing statement? I want to make sure that people get their turns. Okay, go ahead.
At either the academic system that people use to science. He's not good at any of the formal logic systems. So all the point even understand the points that she believes in. So I don't think she's a reliable person to trust for any kind of opinion.
I do. She's not, but
yeah,
and then she is influential in that crowd of people that don't like our facts.
Remember, guys, these are closing statements.
Wait, pardon me. What's this discussion about? I just joined.
Sorry.
We're about to end the topic.
We're ending a topic right now. Paul had something he wanted
to another community discussion or a debate, which we'll vote on topics.
I can do the straw polls.
Paul had something he wanted to add as his closing statements, I think.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just think she's inconsequential either way.
Yes.
I think she's inconsequential either way. I mean, if you look at the sort of trend online, all of right-wing thought is becoming more and more popular. We'll switch over. Like, there's actual pressure from all of the rest of the internet shifting right on these people. It's completely inconsequential.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Does kind of take the red pill. Take this diet thing. Stop the process. That makes the information a lot.
Yeah.
She's an influential person.
Yeah.
All right. Has everyone had a chance to make their closing statements if they wanted to?
I think everyone has that wants to speak at least.
Right. We can move on then. Ooh,
so, Critical, are you gonna would you like to do the straw polls, or?
I have the straw poll
I already
open.
did it.
Sure.
Okay, Fajoli will do that.
I already did it.
How could you already have done it?
It's in the chat already.
Yeah, Brickers has one.
But there's new people.
No, it's just a
You
straw
might wanna
poll
add a
between
topic.
community discussion and debate, which one we want to do.
Oh, okay.
So vote now in Brickers' link whether you want another community discussion like this on a different topic, or if you want a debate, which is basically we'll select two people and a topic, and we'll have them duke it out intellectually, and then we'll vote on who we think made the more compelling arguments. Not who we most agree with, but who we think made the more compelling arguments.
From now on, Fajoli will do the straw polls.
I was just gonna say I can do them.
And unless someone else wants to take over moderating, I will still moderate. But I will turn it over to anyone who would like to.
It's actually been like a really good call.
Yeah, I won't be entering this debate. Like, I'll be part of a discussion, but I already debated once today, so I think we should leave it open for other people.
Have you been debated out?
No, I just want to make sure everyone gets a turn is all.
Do you want to put a time limit on this poll, just because?
Give it another minute.
It is 1:58 where I am. I'm saying till 2 o'clock, so another minute and a half. And I will call it when it hits 2 o'clock where I'm at.
Are you in Arizona?
So while you guys are voting, so while you guys are voting on that, I'll run down the list of you guys who are in here, and you can tell me the topics you want to vote on. So yeah, Young Veg. Okay, Bad Ape is muted. So,
Sorry,
Big Sean?
I've got the baby in the background.
That's okay. Do you have a
I was
topic?
up for a topic. I was for a topic of Brexit and what does it mean to anybody who has an opinion.
Oh, that's a fun one. That is a very fun one for me.
Ooh, I want.
As a guy from Northern Ireland, it's very important for me, actually.
Yep, me too.
I'm only part of the UK that shares a land border with the Europe.
All right. Well, if
We
it wins,
have-
we can discuss it.
We have 30
Oh,
seconds left on the poll. Currently, debate and community are tied. If no one else votes in the next 20 seconds, community will win as the incumbent. Continue. For Jolie?
Brick? Brick
Big
is?
Sean. Big Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Big Sean.
5 seconds. It's closed. Debate has won with 9 votes.
Big Sean, do you have an idea, a topic for a debate? I guess not. Brick is, do you have a topic for a debate?
Yeah, the validity of BLM and Black Lives Matter.
The
I
validity
can't
of
get
Black
this
Lives
straw poll to work.
I'll make it.
I can do it. I
Yeah,
can do
someone
it.
has to do it.
Bree, do it.
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the
Oh, my
suggestions then?
Chrome just crashed.
It's
One
just
against
Brexit
Brexit,
and BLM so far.
Okay.
Brexit and BLM.
Brexit and
Yeah,
BLM.
I
Okay,
got
Charmander, do you have a suggestion?
Capitalism versus communism.
Okay.
Critical
mass. Critical.
All right, skipping him. Crucified. do you have a
Crucified. Sorry.
Ooh, I like that one.
Can you take that one out?
legal,
'Cause I don't
the open issue.
Legalization. Sorry. So legalization or open market is that it?
Yeah, basically, it's whether we have to have a prescription for it or whether it has to be over the counter.
Okay.
That's the main issue.
Is that
People
what
are getting
you're
addicted
for,
to opium
Charmander?
right
Crucified. Crucified.
We can-
Is that what you meant? Or who was it that brought it up? Okay, so medical, put that on as a medical issue, and then when Lasaria comes up, if the other one is still wanted by you, we'll put it up as a separate option.
Do you want to call names and do this just because, or do you want me to
No,
do this?
you go ahead, Lamsey.
Okay.
I wanted to
Fajoli.
stop multiple people from talking.
Fioli, do you have a suggestion for a topic?
Yeah, someone brought up the impact of memes earlier. I would really like to try and do that one. I'd like to hear what.
So the impact of memes on today's political climate.
Is it good or bad?
Well, I don't think that's required, but okay, that's your question, I guess.
Well, to debate, you need to have one side of an argument and the other side, right?
We can specify later.
Okay.
Friendly guy, do you have a suggestion?
Yeah, it's a very actual one because I just came back from an English final exam and it was reading, and basically you had to give your opinion about certain articles, and 3 of those articles were about feminism. So the topic that I want to discuss is, should political ideals be allowed in exams?
So
is that in exams or in school in general?
In exams, just as school. Well, I think
You can
it should be
clarify it
allowed.
later.
I think
Clarify it later. Just political ideology.
Okay, so ideal Rob.
All right.
Do you have a suggestion?
Under what circumstances should you be required to either risk or sacrifice your life?
So when should the state be allowed to force you to sacrifice your life?
Or risk.
Or risk your
Extreme.
life.
So just like some.
You could argue.
We can clarify if it wins. It's
Yeah.
Okay. So
if it wins,
hold on though. Brickis, are you keeping up on these?
I just put in when should you be required to risk your life.
So just because
mine, I would basically the overall concept
no, we're gonna skip him. He's spamming. So, sorry.
Out of the ones I've already done. Let's see, there's anything else I can pop up my hats.
You can resuggest ideas if they haven't been debated yet.
Which one was the one that I did first?
First today, or the one that you were just talking about?
The first one that I suggested that didn't that was done instead of
Okay, how about instead of forcing every place to go smoke free, and offer them a tax incentive to have it be a non-smoking environment?
Interesting.
Okay. Do you have that, Brickers?
I'm typing it now.
Hello.
Paul Chen, do you have a suggestion?
Affirmative action and whether or not affirmative action mandates should be.
And we just had someone else join, Lamsey. I think it's Darcy.
Yes, Darcy. Hello.
Hold on. Paul, I think you cut out there at the end. Affirmative action and what?
And should any programs be revoked?
So, the pros and cons of affirmative action programs.
Yes, and should it be thrown away?
All right. Darcy, so what we're doing is we're getting potential debate topics. We're going to have two people debate, and it doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm really drunk right now, so this will be fun.
You have a topic suggestion?
Jump on board. Let's.
Do you have a topic?
Not really. I mean,
you don't have
very
to give a topic.
obvious one about the presidential fucking debate in the U.S., but I feel like that one's already been done.
No,
Not debate, but like debating about side versus side.
So Hillary versus
yes,
Trump?
dude, I can go on about that all day.
Okay, well that's Darcy's suggestion, so add that to the list, Brickers. Squirrel, do you have a suggestion?
Squirrels.
Brexit.
We already have Brexit.
That's already been suggested.
We already have Brexit?
I'm Canadian, so I know
that's
nothing
right.
about Brexit.
That's right. Okay. Do you have another suggestion, Squirrel, or do you just want us to skip you since Brexit's already been added? Skip you. Okay.
I have one question here. Does anyone think that Justin Trudeau is a good prime minister for Canada?
Add that.
No.
I'd say add that.
I don't.
We're not
Maybe
going
that's
to
a
really
good
do
thing.
that. We're not going to ask questions right now because we're trying to stay
No, that's
focused
not-
and structured.
That's a
Like,
good
the only way
suggestion.
But you should definitely put it down as a topic.
Do you
Yeah,
wanna
because
change
the only
your
way that we could
suggestion?
debate it would be a question. I apologize.
Do you want to
It's
change
okay.
your suggestion? I'll
You don't
allow
need to
it.
be sorry.
I don't think she had a suggestion.
No,
that should-
yeah. Actually, do change it to the Canadian Prime Minister, please.
Okay, so change Trump versus Hillary to Justin Trudeau. And then
Yes.
standard procedure. Do you have a suggestion?
I do not.
Okay, the boat. Do you have one?
Can I just add on to Brexit? Not the implications of Brexit overall for mainland England, but the implications of Brexit for international communities like America and Canada and so on, and also the implications in Northern Ireland and Ireland.
All right.
So
I think
the
I'll
original
call on you.
statement
I think
I made was what is
That
it?
could be done. That can be
Well,
done.
hold
in
on,
Brexit.
guys. I
Right,
think
okay, that's fine.
if Brexit
Hold on,
wins,
quiet.
If Brexit wins, we can have a
no,
runoff vote
guys.
for which question
No,
it is.
if Brexit wins, I think I'll have the boat and the original suggester and Squirrel elaborate if it wins. So we'll do it that way.
Right.
Yeah, have all the Brits elaborate.
The Merrick, do you have a topic suggestion?
He's deafened.
Oh, okay.
No, he's deafened, yeah.
TRX Troy, do you have a topic suggestion? Nobody has mentioned Coney yet. No, wait. No, okay.
Vidley.
Vidlaith, do you have a topic suggestion?
No, it's just.
I'm gonna have to say, if they're muted, don't even.
Yeah.
If they're
they are
deafened. If they're deafened.
No, it's only if they're deafened do you not want to.
Vidleaf, 3. Do you have a suggestion? 3, 2, 1. All right, wait.
Well, W4 is mentioning Comey.
Yeah. Wait, do you want Comey to be your...
Yeah, that's he
Comey's
said
fired?
in general chat too. Has anyone mentioned Comey yet?
Is there a
time Trump could have fired Comey without
No,
backlash?
no one has mentioned Comey, so it is valid.
Yes, that is valid. Okay, do you have everything?
Yeah.
I got my subject, by the way.
You do? Okay, Crucify, what's your subject?
The drug legalization one, as you want to.
The
It's
what?
Lusaria.
Lusaria. Not
taxing of drugs.
Taxing of drugs, okay.
Yes.
Is that everyone then? Is
Am I
everyone-
able to change it? Am I able to change mine one last time? I'm sorry. I just thought of one that's way better.
White people for everything.
I think Crazy just joined.
Brick is link it to me and I'll recreate it. I'll handle the straw polls.
I
You
fucking
sure?
hate white
I can do
people.
it. Like, it's just that I already created the straw poll.
No, I'll get it. Don't worry about it. I'll handle this.
Am I able to change my topic one last time? I'm sorry, I just thought of a way better one.
Yes, Darcy. You can add us in general
Yes,
chat
I'm
too if
making-
you have a question.
Okay. Immigration.
Yeah.
So okay, so let me just make this straw poll. Are you guys all happy that you had your suggestions added?
After this, no more changing. No more changing any.
Yeah,
of your,
my
decisions.
last change is immigration.
Can we make a straw poll for if
It's
you hate
about
white people?
immigration.
So who was
I
the
guess
last
if it
person
wins-
to
if
suggest?
the topic wins, we will specify.
Last person was Wait, and then Darcy changed hers.
Wasn't it?
And then I also did as well. I also added mine.
So,
What was your
we'll
suggestion
send it.
again?
That was the drug taxing. Taxing of drugs. Taxing of drugs.
Taxing drugs.
Can
Okay.
we make a straw poll for if you hate white people?
Oh, we all hate
No.
white people here. We're all ethnic Kekistanis, so.
Yes.
Pakistani power.
I would like to say fuck you, Nomi.
Is it kinkers? Kinkers.
Race war now.
Kinks out of
Pakistanis for the win.
Actually, I got a better
So,
one versus
Darcy-
the one I had, but
Yeah?
If you want to change it, I'll allow it.
That's the last time
But
I'm going
this
to
is
change
the
it.
last change.
Nice.
For
Nice.
sure. I'm sorry, I'm just drunk. I'm like trying to think of better things, and that's the best
No,
thing I can think of is
Darcy.
immigration.
Yeah, okay. So who said they thought of a better thing? Because I can change it right now. There you go.
that'd be me.
No. Bark. Nice.
Now I wanted to change mine to pugs versus Pomeranians. Which one's more of a barking machine?
I mean,
That's
okay.
a trick question. They're both annoying
What
as
was your
shit.
suggestion, Midnight Fox? Before that?
Mine was the tax one about the tax breaks, and
Be sure about that? Okay, I'm changing it. Fine. Yours
Now-
was smoke-free versus tax benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
what he
no.
suggested.
No more changing.
No more changes.
I just
Oh,
have one
changes.
question. I'm not going to change it. Am I allowed to specify it a little bit more?
Yes.
Not
If-
right now.
No, only if it wins.
Hold on. If it
If
wins the
anybody
poll,
has a
then
question,
Okay, yeah. If
you
it
can
wins, I'll
specify.
specify. If not, I'll just leave it.
If
All right,
anybody
guys.
has any further questions, please tag either me, Just Because, or Lansby in the chat.
Lansby.
Any questions, ask us in the chat.
Okay, guys, I want to
Alright, we'll do.
post this. No, hold on, guys. Don't discuss your answers while the poll is going on. Otherwise, you might influence other people, and we don't really want a bandwagon answer. So
Yeah.
there you go. The poll's in general too.
Okay. Let's see what we have here.
Hey, my own. Yeah.
Man, there's so many good choices.
Oh, mine's
Yeah,
not
there
on there.
Oh,
That's okay. That's okay. I like this
I'm
one.
sorry.
Anyway.
Oh, is this
It's
going to be
okay.
a first past the post voting system, or?
I mean, I'm up for discussing most of them.
That's
I think Michael is the one.
that's up to just because, but since he's not here, I suppose that's
No,
up
I'm here.
to.
I'm here.
Okay.
My nephew's just talking, so I muted my mic.
So how are we gonna? Is it gonna be the majority vote wins no matter?
Yes.
Or is it
Yeah,
going
I'd
to be
say
who
so.
has the
That makes
largest
sense.
vote?
Yes.
Well, what about, is it going to be majority vote overall, or the largest
Majority
share?
vote decides the topic. Then we will have 2 more votes to decide the
specifics of it.
No,
yes,
that's
and then
inside the
specifics will be
candidates.
decided.
Yeah, we don't decide on the specific type of topic or what the argument is on both sides until we vote.
So the way it works is whoever suggested it, we have them explain or elaborate if elaboration is needed.
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would take too much time. I mean, that took too much time
Impact-
already. So
The impact of maymays on political climate.
Never say nay. It's just
Oh, that's why I didn't recognize it. Don't talk about the votes, though. Maybe we don't talk
remove
about
yourself from the gene pool if you say nay.
I didn't type it as maymays. I copy and pasted
Straw
it.
poll will stay open
Maybe it's
for
just
another
ironic.
2 minutes.
It's okay if it's ironic.
Straw poll will stay open for another 2 minutes. If you want to make your votes, make them now.
Where can I even vote? I'm confused.
Post the straw poll that Lamsey
General
posted.
Pardon?
Posted it
General
again.
2.
The straw poll.
2 and Lamsey posted it.
Yes.
Okay, so am I gonna have to scroll up to find it?
No, I just posted it again.
You
It's
just
near the
reposted
top.
In
Or it's near the
general?
bottom, rather. In general,
General 2. Okay, I was in the wrong general.
Yeah, we're all
So
in
what
general.
are we
two,
voting on here?
We're voting on what the topic of the next debate between the 2 random people we choose are.
What is this?
Oh man, it's between 2 random people. Oh, boy.
If you're new to this channel right now, not the Bearing channel, but this voice chat channel, what we're doing right now is we're deciding on a topic of debate, and then we're going to decide on 2 volunteers to debate 2 different sides of that topic. And then we're going to vote on who we think, not necessarily who we agree with, but who we think made the most compelling arguments for it.
Is this Discord very conservative?
No.
It's a mix. It's a
Hard.
mix.
Are you sure about that? I mean, Barrett's
Yeah.
I'm a lefty. I'm a lefty.
Take it this way. There's
Yeah, I'm a lefty.
I'm a leftist
there's
as well.
I'm hard. I'm quite hard, right?
One person at a time. It is not completely right, and it's not completely centered.
Yeah, that's another
I
thing.
think most people are.
Go ahead.
I think
There are
rationality is praised a lot.
We're actually all ethnic Kekastanis.
Not all of us. Some of us are.
Kekistani,
but
or not.
there are lefties in here. There are centrists in here, and there are righties. And I
So-
don't like using Democrat, Republican.
Yeah, I don't really like
know what
defining
I
myself as a
consider myself.
leftist, but
But
That-
I grew up in a liberal family, but I lean more towards
Hold on.
One at a time.
okay, let me
Ideally,
explain
you
something real
sound
quick.
like a robot, babe.
Let me explain something real quick. So we have someone who volunteers to be the moderator of chat to make sure that the chat doesn't go to shit with everyone talking over each other. So basically, if Just Because is telling you guys to be quiet, please be quiet. Like he basically, whenever Just Because speaks and it's not his political opinion, whenever he's trying to moderate, what he says takes priority over what you're saying. So
We have 3 mods in
Rex-
here, pretty much. It's Just
Rex-
Because, myself, and Brune, and
Brexit has
Lansy,
won?
actually.
Brexit has won. Okay.
Brexit is one. All right, now we
I know
have
nothing
to.
about Brexit, so please don't choose me.
Well,
No.
the way it works is if you want to debate Brexit, you're gonna either it's not up to you whether or not you're going to debate pro
But you volunteer?
or
Yes, I
anti-Brexit.
volunteer.
Hold
We're
on,
gonna have
guys.
people-
Everybody, hold on one second.
Hold on,
What we're going to do is whoever wants to debate this topic is going to @just because, and we're going to do a straw poll, and everyone's going to vote on the two people. So it's the first runner-up and the person who wins. That's who debates the topic.
And
We have
Ramsey
like an
will be doing the
opening.
polls. Ramsey
Yes.
will be doing the polls. And so
And
anyone
remember-
who goes
Sorry, go ahead.
types in my name.
Yeah.
And remember, type this in general 2, not general 1, not memes, general 2. If you want to debate Brexit, you can't choose which side you're going to be on unless you have opposing sides to the other person that wins. So just keep that in mind. Just tag @just because in general 2, and I'll add you to a poll.
Yeah.
If you do not tag me in general 2, you will not be eligible. So no general 1s, no memes. It has to be in general 2.
During the debate, you cannot talk, but afterwards we will hold.
During the debate, no. Keep your opinions and your questions till after the debate and the voting. That way we can keep anything that would have been said by you from interfering with the voting process of everyone and sway their voting.
You know, I like this.
I just want to explain the purpose of this. So obviously the purpose of this is fun, but the purpose is we're focusing on who has the better debating and persuasion skills. We're not focusing on who's right, which side is right, really. I mean, you can talk about that if you want to after the debate, but we're talking about who has the better persuasion skills and who makes the better arguments for their side. So just keep that in mind.
And I will also be timing the discussion, so there will be a 1-minute opening statement from each person, a 5-minute argument statement from each person, 5-minute rebuttal from each person, and then a 1-minute closing statement.
Can enter anyone. Just to make sure I got everyone, I got Brickers, I got Lasaria, Friendly Guy, The Boat, and Big Sean.
Yes. Hold on. Before we do this, out of the people that are listed on the poll that have volunteered for it, please @me and state if you are for or against Brexit. That way, when we do this, we can at
we're doing
least
the
try.
Irish thing, but I'm not sure what part of Brexit it is.
Actually curious. Wasn't the question of who is for or against?
Yeah, I think it is whether it will have implications on island border. I think it is that that was the question.
Hold on. So right now,
Just because.